Please tell people who you are and what do you do.
Okay, so my name is Elad. I'm the CEO of RobotLab. We are the largest, the most experienced robotics company out there. We provide robots to businesses, to business owners, and help them automate tasks that people don't want to do anymore. For example, cleaning floors, or delivering food in restaurants, or customer service robots. We have over 40 different robot types in our portfolio, and we help different types of businesses, from restaurants to hotels, assisted living facilities, schools, hospitals, supermarkets, car dealerships, you name it.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, so because I've seen these at restaurants, right?
Correct.
I've seen these at different facilities cleaning. How does because I guess that's going to be the main thing when we're talking about, because we are the franchise spot, but how did you get into this line of work?
Oh, that's a great question. So we're doing it as a company, RobotLab, for 16 years, but I loved robots since I was a child. And I love to build them, work on the electronics, and create all of that. But for many years, robots were toys for geeks, right? You had to understand electronics in order to do that. And I was living in Taiwan around 2004, 5, 6, and I noticed a shift in the industry from toys for geeks basically into products, what we call today connected toys. So all the drones and remote controlled cars and everything that is actually powered by smartphones, right? Because we have smartphones that are totally capable computers, and now we can control other products. So I noticed the shift from basically geek stuff into toys that everyone can actually benefit from. So we didn't have any of these large robots back then, but to me this was like, okay, the market is shifting, the market is changing. So that's when I started RobotLab. I started back in 2007, sold all my shares in the other company, moved from Taiwan out, over here, started RobotLab and started providing robots initially to schools. We created a whole curriculum around STEM, programming, and bringing math to life, geometry, and all of that, because robots need to move in the physical environment, right? So there are forces, there is math, there is everything that is involved in that. So we did that at the beginning, and over the years, as we got more and more capable products, we added them to our portfolio, to the point that today we have exclusive partnerships with LG Robotics, with SoftBank Robotics, all of these manufacturers that basically send us all their products, and we are the only one responsible to commercialize them, service them, repair them in the Western Hemisphere, North and Latin America, basically.
And I guess that's one of your main value propositions to potential franchisees. We've already established these exclusive relationships with these well-known brands. So is that one of the benefits that come along?
Absolutely.
So how does it work? So from when somebody decides, I want to work with RobotLab, how long before they're operational?
So we don't onboard any product just because it exists. We go through a very rigorous testing process, making sure that these products are worthy of our time, our customers' money. So we test everything, making sure that robots navigate correctly, they don't bump into anything or anyone, that they are safe around people, and they do what they're supposed to do. And in many cases, it doesn't. So I'll give you an example. I'm sure you know Segway, scooter company. So they recently decided that they want to go into the delivery robot market, and they sent us the robot, and it totally failed. And the reason that it failed is that it doesn't have suspension. So if you're in a restaurant, right, and you send drinks or liquids or soup or whatnot, right, and every gap between the tiles, the robot just like rattles. Everything spills out of the cups and everything. It's not a good experience, right? It doesn't have a down-facing camera, so the robot is blind to what's in front of it. So we gave them this feedback, and they are working now on a version 2. And once they are done, they'll bring it back for testing, and then we'll decide if we onboard them. So we don't just onboard any product just because it exists.
See, that's amazing. So it sounds like what a franchisee can expect from you is not just exclusive relationships, but also keeping them, as much as they can away from liability.
Yes, yeah, exactly. So first, the top line, products that we know are good fit for the market, that we know will not, get a pushback from the customer. We don't want any customer, to call back, a week after we deploy a robot, take it, this is garbage, it doesn't do what you promised me, right? We don't want this kind of, relationship with our customers. We want long-term relationship, because once a business owner takes a product, a robot into their facility, they rely on that, right? Because right now they're understaffed. They don't even have enough people. But let's say, a hotel owner takes a cleaning robot. Okay, now this robot is, responsible for that. They stop even trying to hire people. And if it goes bad, if it goes, something goes wrong, okay, they need service. They need this kind of thing. So that's, what we are making sure that, these products that we provide are reliable enough, they are safe enough, they are, good fit for that specific market.
That's beautiful. So your business model for people who might want to be a franchisee, is it a owner operator, absentee? How does that work?
It can be either way. If it's owner operator, then yes, they bring their passion, their love for the market, for customer service and all of that. If they want to be absentee, they'll need a general manager, again, someone to step in their shoes and make sure that they run the show, they run the the higher teams, and they are able to provide the same service, because this general manager will be detrimental to their success, right? So we are open for either way. We have owners that are this way and owners that are that way. So.
Okay. Now here's the $1 million question, right?
How much?
Yes. So what is the barrier to entry?
So item 7, if you're familiar with the FDD, the way that FDD works, so item 7 is basically all out-of-pocket expenses. We're looking at around $140,000. This includes a franchise fee of $54,900. Includes 7 different robots that you can actually take with you to the market. You can demonstrate to restaurant owners, hotels, and so on, and sell them, not just as a demo unit. You can actually sell them, and then you just keep replenishing them. It includes 3 months of salaries to the team, 3 months of office rent, and van lease, and everything that you need for 3 months.
Okay.
So that's how it works, and there is zero requirement for any inventory or anything like that. So very light in overhead. And when it comes to profit margins, we're looking at between 40 to 70% profit margins on every sale.
That's beautiful, because these things seem to sell themselves, because I didn't even notice. Well, I guess I did. I've gotten so used to seeing electronics, but they would just been riding around. You got your brochures and all that. So, and it sounds like if somebody had that aggregate of $140,000, not only would they be able to cover their expenses typically for the next 3 months, they have these units to set up and have it roll around these other conferences and restaurants and hospitals and all types of different facilities.
Exactly.
So I know you started with the STEM with the kids. Do you still do?
Yes, yeah. So we have a team in San Francisco. They are focused on education. We are in probably 2/3 of the school districts around the country. We've deployed, thousands of robots in schools, in our headquarters in Dallas, we focus on B2B. We have a team in Bogota, Colombia. We have another team in Thailand, in Bangkok. We have another team in Saudi Arabia. So we are expanding. We are everywhere, again, we're looking for partners to take territories or metro areas in the U.S. and basically be RobotLab for that area. Our goal is by the end of next year to have 100 locations, 100 metro areas around the country where we have RobotLab teams deployed. And the reason that we chose that is that this gives us roughly 2 to 3 hours drive from almost any customer around the country. Right? So when we think about it, one of the biggest hurdles for a business owner is I'm going to put $30,000 in a robot. What happens if it breaks? I need to ship it to Dallas, and I need to send it to China or something, right, for the manufacturers. The answer is no. We have a local team that they will come on site and take care of you. Okay, so that's our main focus. Make sure that we create this infrastructure of service, of support, on everything, and this will unlock everything that we know is possible with robots and AI.
It seems like you thought of everything, and it seems like not only is it a relatively low cost of barrier to entry, but you've already established all these different things that somebody can do to, it seems like, be profitable in 3 months.
Correct.
That's beautiful. If somebody is interested in being a franchisee with such an amazing and established and experienced company, please tell them again, who are you and how do they get in touch?
So, robotlab.com/franchise, that's the easiest way. My name is Elad, I'm the CEO, and we'd love to talk to each and every one of you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.